As always, I believe in compounding. I believe in compound interest. I believe in compound gains. So, I'm going to pile my dividends right back into the company. And what's going to happen is if I own one share of stock, and let's pretend, because I didn't look up their dividend payment. Let's pretend that you get 20 cents per share of stock of Starbucks you own. So a lot of us, when we think about interest, we think that like, oh, it's just 20 cents. So you 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, after 5 years, you got a whole nother $1. But that's not how compounding works. Compounding works just slightly different. That first year, if you got one share of stock, you get your 20 cents. And then next year, when they go to pay the dividend, when you compound it, you get that $1 plus the 20 cent. You got to round it up. And so now it's not just the 40 cents. You have your $1.20, which you're getting more money on. I'll do a whole episode on that because it's kind of confusing. But compounding is when you get money on top of money. It's when, like your credit card, you go out and spend more money, your credit card always going to add more interest to it. And that's how they're going to add more interest to your balance. They're not just going to be like, oh, you owe me $5 more. No, they're going to take your big number and say, you owe me 5% of that now. And you spend more money and say, okay, you owe me 5% of that now. Plus the 5% you didn't pay last month. That's compound interest. It's money on money. I'm going to work up a nice chart, and because it's really, really hard to explain compound interest without having a chart. But I just want to tell you, this is not investing advice. But if I were to give advice, I would tell you to reinvest your dividends, let them compound so you can get money on top of money, and you can earn money in your sleep or while you're at work, and your money can work for you. Check out my Dollar Army article on PocketChange.investments. That's the website. We don't do .coms over here. We're at PocketChange.investments. So check out that Dollar Army article. I go into a little bit of dividends and a little bit into a couple other concepts, but check me out. I'm on Instagram, Twitter. I'm on Public. I'm on Facebook. I'm also available on YouTube. So you got 5 ways to reach me if you don't want to look at my website. But guess what? If I play my cards right, all 5 of those locations will bring you right back to my website.